Guys, welcome to another episode of Eye on the County. We are here with Mr. Dennis West and our good friend, Miss Carolyn Wickwire. You guys may remember her whenever we interviewed her back in April for the production of O'Keefe. Now, you guys are here with Flower and Bone Productions, correct?
That's correct, Gary.
Okay. It's all good, man. I've been called worse. Now, so what are some of the shows that you guys are bringing to the Henderson County Performing Arts Center?
We're working with the theater here to bring 4 professional shows we have actors from Dallas, and we have one coming in from Nashville to do our second show. The objective, or the reason it came about, was the artistic director, Marcia, saw O'Keefe last spring in Malakoff, and it was very successful. We made a lot of money for the garden club.
Bartlett House, yeah. I remember
which
that.
is part of the Bartlett House, right? And she wanted to bring this show, and then it kind of spawned into bringing 4 shows. We have 3 comedies coming, opening tonight with the first one, which is Sweater Curse, a yarn about love, or
Yes,
yarn
sir.
of love, starring Elaine Liner. She wrote this play, directed it. She just came back from her second trip to the Edinburgh Festival, which is the largest entertainment theatrical festival in the world. She was there last year, got a 5-star rating on reviews, something I'd never heard about. She was invited back this last month, or September.
Yeah.
So I think the audience here has got a really wonderful show. Carolyn and I have both seen Sweater Curse.
Okay, now they're also bringing in O'Keefe as well. And what are the other plays?
Our next play in November, the 14th through the 16th, is that right? It's called Steaks and Donut. Carolyn, give a little synopsis.
Steak and Donuts. Steak and Donuts is a young woman who moves into a new apartment and starts thinking over her love life, from what she calls the confectionery of love, young love, to the more meaty relationships of later. It's about child rearing and dating and healing and food.
Right on. Now, one of the things that I find most interesting about what you guys are doing is not only are you bringing in these different productions, but you're also giving back to the theater itself.
Right.
Like, what really kind of spawned that? I mean, was it a necessity?
No.
I didn't think so, because
We have always done this with the theaters that we have gone to that were willing to work with us.
Yes, sir.
Only our last New Mexico trip did we have to actually rent a theater. We've gone in on a cost share.
You actually told me a funny story about that, because you were saying that usually you guys make a lot of money and give a lot back to the theater, but with what they charge, you guys went, okay.
Well,
Okay, we'll take all the money home, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time we've actually done it that way. We made a lot of money for the Garden Club last year in Malakoff. I came in with Marcia. We're paying a rental fee for the theater. She gave me a discount on that, but we're also returning 40% of the net profit from each show.
Yes.
So if I lose money this show, they don't get anything. If we make money on each individual show, we provide 40% of the net, plus renting. This theater company, the Henderson County Performing Arts, is not paying for anything. We're paying all the expenses up front. Again, it's our philosophy. Carolyn and I says, we love the theater. We do it for the love of it. We like to make a dime over our cost.
Yes, sir.
But we would like to give hundreds, if not thousands, back to the theater here. It depends on participation from the audience.
Yeah.
They have to come, they have to buy a ticket, and they can be bought in advance for less money than at the door.
Okay, now at the door, they are $17.50. Am I correct in that?
You're wrong on that.
I am
again.
wrong on that. I am wrong on that.
First time in your life.
You don't know me.
Tickets in advance are $17.50. They're on sale till 6 o'clock before each performance. They're $20 at the door. Now this first series, if people have not bought a season ticket, which is $60 for the 4 shows or $15 a ticket, we will give them after the show credit for the price they paid. So in other words, if they paid $20 tonight at the door, we'll sell them a season ticket for $40.
So they can come see the rest of the shows.
So they can come see the rest of the
Okay.
shows, averaging out at $15 a ticket, which for a professional show is truly a reasonable price.
Oh yeah, whenever I lived in New York, I tried to go see some Broadway shows, and I could never afford it. Like
We
yeah.
had, when we were last in New York, the Book of Mormons was over $300 a ticket. And I think most of them were bootleg by then, but
Yeah,
it's not uncommon to pay, what, $125, $150
No,
for a
not at
ticket.
all. Not
Yeah.
in New
And-
York, and even in Dallas, 25 to anywhere from 25, 30 to $75 is
Yeah.
not unusual.
most
It is.
definitely.
So-
It is expensive, and of course, there's one slight difference. This wonderful actress, Elaine Liner, she's professional. We're paying her.
Yes, sir.
I'm a community theater actor. I love the community theater. I know this theater and the ones I've been in put on good shows,
Yeah,
but we're not paid.
that is the truth.
And that makes a big difference in the cost of producing a show. Any show costs money.
Yes,
but
sir.
all these are one-act shows, except for O'Keefe, which is a 2-act show. Everybody brings their own set. The theater has no cost.
Yeah.
Other than Gary McDonald, who's running the lights, but that's part of our rental fee.
Yeah. Well, Gary's the man.
He's,
So,
he's wonderful.
yeah. Now, O'Keefe, when are you bringing that show back?
That will be in mid-April.
Okay.
March.
I mean March. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It'll be in mid-March. And we'll have one weekend, 3 performances.
Okay.
Then in January, we're bringing back, actually, it's 2 short one-act plays with 2 different actresses. Very, very funny comedies. We've seen both of them in Dallas.
Okay. And what are the names of those 2 shows?
Melva Toasty attends Career Day,
That's cool.
and The Elephant in the Room.
Okay.
And
Okay.
They're absolutely wonderful.
They gave us some synopsis on both of those, and they both sound very enticing.
Anybody who has ever worked in the school system, I don't care if they
Even
were
if
the
you've had a
janitor or
child.
the superintendent, they have got to come and see these.
Okay.
And I highly recommend that they tape their ribs, because if they don't, they're going to ache when they walk out of the theater. These are 2 each half-hour comedy with an intermission between them.
Okay.
They're hilarious.
Okay, well, guys, you need to go ahead and hit up the Henderson County Performing Arts Center. The phone number is 903-675-3908, or they can also go to Flower and Bone Productions online.
Flowerandbone.com.
Flowerandbone.com.
And there's a link into the tickets to buy either individual tickets for tonight or season tickets. That's the easiest way. Of course, you pay at the door, but you're going to pay more,
Yeah.
which is a common practice.
Well, the
So,
season tickets are definitely a plus. $60, and you get
4 shows.
Well, 5 if you include the.
Well, true.
Yeah.
True.
So, but guys, this is your opportunity to come and support the Henderson County Performing Arts Center as well as Flower and Bone Productions. Guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time
Oh,
and
thank
appreciate
you,
what you
Gordon.
guys are doing for our community. So, anything else you want to say?
see you tonight, Saturday or Sunday.
Sweater Curse, a yarn about love. As always, stay blessed and know we got our eye on the county, because that's what's up.